Good morning, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel and welcome to what I'm hoping is going to be another day of triathlon training. You'll notice that I'm not at a time trial this morning. No, I've not bailed because of my little tumble yesterday. The time trial was actually cancelled, so I was supposed to be doing a 100-mile TT today. They then found out there was some last minute roadworks on the course, so they were then going to plan to have like a timed stop if anybody had to stop, so it wouldn't be a true like 100-mile test, but it'd be better than nothing. But then there was another set of roadworks put up on the course as well, so they thought they couldn't really sustain that. They looked at backup courses and for various reasons couldn't get a HQ, etc. Police notification for roads and stuff. It just hasn't happened, so unfortunately we haven't gone to Shropshire where it was. We're supposed to be meeting up with a couple of friends as well. We booked a Premier Inn and all of that, and we did debate still going, but just because yesterday didn't quite go to plan, and when you weigh up like an hour and 45 of driving each way, we can use that time better. So we saw Liz's parents last night. Had a nice barbecue, cheers to that, and then we're going to get some training done today. But I'm currently just walking down to... It's like what? Posing? I'm talking to a camera.
Right, we can help you.
So, welcome to Pinxton. What was I saying? Oh, that's really throwing me. Yeah, that was it. So we're going to get some training done. So I'm going to try and get out on the TT bike today. Just feeling a little bit stiff, a little bit sore, but not too bad. I'm hoping this little walk's going to free me up a little bit. However, I haven't got any bananas for porridge, and I can't have morning porridge without bananas. So that's all I'm doing. So see you in a minute. Bananas acquired. Also got some bread. The last time I showed you guys me buying white bread, a lot of people lost their minds saying that white bread's bad for you. I don't have brown bread because it causes me significant toilet issues. So that's enough of an excuse for you. Anyway, breakfast time. Try and rouse Liz from her pit, and then we'll see if we can get some bike riding done. Okay, so time to do some training. Here's Darth Vader.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, ready.
What's on the plan today, Liz?
So we've just come out to Daniel's mum's house. She lives just on the edge of the Tuxford time trial loop. The loop is roughly 11 miles per lap. So I'm going to do 2 laps of that is the plan, and then probably about a 3-mile run off the bike, just nice and steady. I've got a TT tomorrow night, so just trying to get time in position on the bike and get a little run in really. So nothing too stressful. It's warm, so just keeping it cool. Yeah, awesome. Quiet roads just removes that stress of traffic as well, so you're practicing your integrated hydration. Got everything else set up as per race day, haven't you? So, practicing this with the seat as well, tri-suit, etc. So just using race kit. Now I tried to do a race prep session a week or so ago. It didn't really go to plan, and I think I focused too much on the performance, so my focus today is not on the performance, similar to Liz, using full race setup, particularly testing my internal hydration and then filling it up on the fly with a bottle that I've got on the back, testing my new cockpit setup, seeing if that's all okay. Same sort of thing. I'm going to probably maybe do 2 or 3 laps, I don't really know, it depends how much the heat affects me, and then get off the bike and do some sort of run. Again, not focused on how fast it is or anything, but in fact I'll talk about the run when we get there. But for the bike I'm going to be going zone 2, zone 3, just trying to enjoy it and just trying to focus and think those fast thoughts so we can go fast. Deal? Deal. Right, let's go. I haven't got space for a camera unfortunately, so we'll see you on the run because I've got no pockets. So I'm on to the run now, obviously. The ride went okay. We'll talk about stats at the end because I'm not really looking at any data, to be honest. Just focusing on running to a pace that I probably can't sustain for half iron. We're trying to drink some water on the way just to simulate race day. I'm nearly a mile in. I'm going to do 5k, so I'll see you shortly. Okay, session done and dusted. Liz is going to tell us about her session first because we're going out for a meal very shortly. I'm going to try and take the camera with me. And, oh, darling. Oh, I know, what's his tea?
I know. And she needs to get ready, sort out her hair and face and stuff, so come on, Liz.
So yeah, that was quite good. So it was like just short of 25 miles on the bike, and then I just did a 2-mile run off the bike. You know, I didn't go really easy, but at the same time I didn't go really hard on the bike.
You sound just like me.
I just sort of, there was a couple of bits where I probably pushed on, and then some bits where I just took it really, really easy. But the position felt good. I'm still getting used to like trying to drink out the straw and things like that.
Yeah, how did that go, Liz?
Well, I nearly stacked it once doing that, but...
Again, just trying to copy me.
Roads were a bit bumpy in places, but you know they were quiet, so managed to, which is good really, because you can swerve all over them, avoiding all the potholes. So it was quite a productive session really. I'm quite pleased to have got it done. not too strenuous, but a decent session.
You've still got some work to go. There's quite a bit of key information you tested on the run. You haven't said anything about.
Oh yeah, so on the run, I tested out my new race trainers, the Hoka Onione.
What are they though?
I don't know.
Carbon X.
Something. And they felt really good. Like that's the first time I'd run in carbon shoes. So that was like really bouncy. But again, I just kept, you know, I made sure I kept it quite comfortable on the run because one, it was hot, and two, I wasn't out to do a hard session really today. So
good. Okay. Well done.
Right, now I need to.
You burn your arms.
Now I need to do a drastic transformation for going out for dinner.
See you shortly. So my session was basically the same as Liz's. I ran a little bit further. I did the same 2 loops, so 25 miles. I kept my power at what I hope to be about Ironman power, which is 250 odd watts-ish. I wasn't really kicking hard at the corners, similar to how I'd ride in an Ironman, just, you know, smooth and just consistent. Whereas at like half distance, you can afford to be a bit more aggressive with keeping your pace up. Over Ironman, when you're running a marathon, that fatigue really adds up. So 250 odd watts. Obviously it's a different course. It was quite a smooth flowing course. There's 400 and something feet of climbing, which is probably similar to the Outlaw Full, how that's going to be. An average 23.4 miles an hour. I was pretty much using the full race kit, other than I didn't have any overshoes or calf guards on, so I'd hope that they'd make things a little bit quicker, but not a huge amount. So 23.4 miles an hour would put me on for a 4:45 Ironman bike split, which is pretty quick. So you know, we'll see if that actually translates later in the year. But yeah, that's it. What did I learn from the bike course? Bike testing. My hydration works well. The bottle to nutrition, to, you know, the internal hydration works well. I cannot wear those tri shoes that I've just cycled in today. The soles of my feet were hurting after 25 miles. Not pressing on too hard. So when I press on harder, it's going to be more. So I'll use my road shoes on race day. That's the decision made. 3 weeks to go. I can't be messing around with kit. Onto the run. Similar to Liz, put my Hoka race shoes on. When I was running, I ran at like a decent tempo, and I tried to pick it up throughout. So my first mile was 6:50 something, and then the next two were about 6.5 minute mile in. That was pretty hard for me. I couldn't sustain that any longer than that for what I did today, I don't think. I'm probably going to be aiming for around a 1:35 to 1:40 half marathon at Outlaw Half, depending on how the bike split goes. So I'm doing the Outlaw Half in 3 weeks and the Outlaw Full in 7 weeks. So that's why I keep flitting between the two, because really I'm focused on the full a little bit more because I'm scared. Other than that, how was it? Yeah, it was okay. I need to put like lubricant on my chest there, which might sound really weird, but when I'm in TT position, because, and I know I talk about this a fair bit, but genuinely I'm a lot heavier than I was like this time last year and the year before. When I'm in TT position, I've got bits of fat there that I didn't have in the past, and that's just rubbing a little bit, and I've just got a little bits of chafing, so I need to just put that stuff on there. But that's the purpose of using race kit, isn't it, to sort of stuff out. Obviously I need to try and get rid of those little bits of fat there and other places, but for the time being I'll put some Vaseline or something on there. But yeah, really encouraging session. It was good to not look at the numbers too much, just have an easy-ish ride into a tempo run and just see how it went, and it went well. The Hoka shoes, similar to what Liz says, yeah, they feel good. When I was running hard, you can't really feel the benefit, but when they probably are benefiting you, but when I was running steadier, when I was warming down, they really felt like they're making you tip forward and sort of run a bit faster. So when I'm onto like Ironman pace, hopefully they'll come into their own and I'll sail around to a 3-hour marathon. Not. Anyway, so that's it for today's training. However, as I hinted at, I think Liz was sort of okay with it. As I'm trying to make this a bit of a lifestyle / triathlon vlog, I'll see you shortly, so we're going out for a meal. Okay, so this is our, like many people, first meal out for, what, months and months?
Nearly a year, I think we said, didn't we, when we worked it out?
Yeah, and this is actually celebrating our anniversary tonight.
No, it's not.
It's not for another month, but I thought I'd deal with 2 birds, 1 stone. Should we do a quick outfit check? Just a little twirl. No, you twirl means you turn around, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I don't want to twirl.
Okay, well, fine. I will then. If you're wondering what those shorts you're wearing, Daniel, yes, they are swimming shorts. The main reason being,
I love that
I have to, all these little grazers are really painful if they like, have clothes touching them, so up to some loose fitting swimming shorts, and they've got like a netting inside, so it means I can go commando quite comfortably. Not commando. Right, so this is the most intense time that we come across. Waitress has been over, taking a drinks order. She's now going to come back. You have to be ready to order the food when she brings the drinks back. Deal?
Deal.
Otherwise, I won't see the point of coming out. I can't wait again for him to come back. Right. So come on, Liz.
Red Thai curry.
Good.
Or do I want the chips?
Oh, I can't deal with this.
Red Thai curry or house battered haddock? Both got fish in, because that's what I wanted, a fish dish.
We are absolutely so boring. Alcohol-free beer. Liz, what have you got?
like a cocktail without the alcohol.
Basically a children's drink. That's how wild we are. Here we go then. Red Thai curry for Liz. Decent pizza for D-dubs. Garlic bread on the side is as big as the pizza. Excellent. Get to work, Liz. Good work. I'm not going to do a time lapse of us eating, so see you after. Right, so meal done and dusted. I don't think I'm quite at the point where I'm fully comfortable vlogging in like a normal public situation. I'm happy when I'm cycling and running and stuff because, I don't know, it feels a bit more natural. Bit of a palaver with the dessert situation. Bit of a disagreement with the waitress, wasn't there, Liz? They'd only serve us one course outside. I didn't fully understand it because of the time taken for the waitress to need to come outside and take multiple orders for different courses. But her manager came out and explained that to us again, which could have been the journey, as I pointed out, to bring the ice cream. And I was happy to fetch the ice cream ourselves. But anyway, whatever. So we caught the shop on the way home and got some ice cream. So there's a cheaper dessert for you, Liz.
Yep.
Anyway, so that is it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Rupert is sat in the window staring at us because he's missed us. I would show you, but I don't want people to turn up at my house, so I'm not. Hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already.
Can you
I'll
put
see
the
you tomorrow.
out, please?
Yes, I will.
Thanks.
And I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM for TT tomorrow. Liz is TTing. See you there.